Hello, and this recording concerns the enrolled clients. So you have opened up the main screen such as this, and then to get to either enrolling a client or if a client is already enrolled and you have other information that you need to complete, you can click on Enroll Clients. And then on Enroll Clients, we have several different buttons as well that you can then go to. So the first one on the top is if you need to enroll a client. This is a client who is new to the TRIP program. So from here, you would then put in their CID and then fill in the rest of the information. The consent form is here. If you've talked to them about a consent or had them sign it, you would just click this button here or click this box, excuse me. You would then complete as much of this information as possible within the database. And then if you'll notice, this is if a client happens to be Hispanic, Latina, Latino, or Latinx, you would click this button. Again, it's a little bit small, so just be aware of that. We will check this information against the NOMs. So if, in case you forget it, we will have a way to be able to double check that information. Here, this is the list of races that are listed on the NOM. So if somebody is identifying as one of these races, you would click that. If somebody identifies as an additional race, you would put that information in here as well. Or if somebody is not identifying as one of these races, what you can do is then just click it in. You can just type it into here. So let's just say that somebody is not identifying as one of the races. I know that we've been getting a lot of individuals from Afghanistan and or people from the Middle East particularly. It seems like this is an issue, but you could put in any additional race that they do identify as in this area. So if somebody is identifying whether that they self-identify as Middle Eastern or if they say like they're Arab, those sort of elements, and you put that into this information. Here you're going to list all the languages associated with that client. This is a type-in field, so you'll just put in what it is. It's not a drop-down because we do continually have new people with additional languages. Um, Client's country of origin, and then their migrant status, and this is going to be asylee, immigrant, or refugee, because those are the three categories that we have. First or second generation, again, this can be a drop down, and then the client's resettlement date. If you happen to have this, this is the one thing today's date. So on today's date is the one area that you will have to complete. So if today is 10/21/2001, you will put that information into the box. Sorry about that. And then once it's done, you add the record. We will see that there is a date here, so we can change that. But once you're done, you just close the form and it will take you back here to the enrolled clients. The next tab on here is your client list. So from here, you can see your client list. So let's just imagine for a second I'm Barry. So on here, I can see who my client list is. Typically, you will also see first and last name because you've entered that information in. It's not on this demonstration for HIPAA compliance reasons, but the top area will be those who are enrolled, and then we have people who are discharged. So you will be able to see, and additionally, you can see when NOMs have been completed on those individuals as well. And you can see their therapist and the therapist team. So then you can go ahead and look to see. Additionally, on here, you can click to see if somebody has a reassessment that happens to be due for NOMs. And if it is yellow, such as 637194, then for that particular individual, that means that their NOMs have opened up in the last 60 days. Or you'll have, and then if somebody is red, then that means that their NOMs are going to be closing in less than 30 days. So if it's red, that means they need to be completed sooner rather than later. Then from here, you can also email that list to you. So let's just say again, Barry, you can email your list so that then you could see and you'll just put in your information. And here I wanted it as an Excel form. So that's what I would do. And again, here, Excel is the top one. I click OK, and then we'll do I can just send it off to myself then, so that if you want to highlight differently, make notes to yourself, you can do that. From this page, you could either return to the main menu, return to the enrolled clients page, or let's say that you happen to see that there's an issue with your client list, you can update there's a button to update client information as well. For now, we're going to return to the enrolled clients page. But speaking of update client info, that's where we're going to next. So from here, you would add in what your CID is. Then you're going to put in whatever today's date is, the client name, if it's you that's changing the form. So let's just say it's Bob. And then what the change is. So I need to change the therapist to Smith from Laura. And I'll just going to put in your same team so that I know that the therapist used to be Laura, but it's changed to Smith, but it's still the same team. So then I would just add that record, and then on the back end, ARI will be able to see that and make those changes. So again, we can close the form. We can then go to Reassessments. Here, again, it's broken out by navigator, but there's also a master sheet. There's also a button that will take you to the SurveyMonkey noms if you wish to complete noms that way. We are working on inputting noms into the database itself so that you could enter them there versus going to SurveyMonkey, but for now it is SurveyMonkey. But now we'll click on Anna. In Anna, we can see if somebody is highlighted. And we notice, okay, this person, it's highlighted, so we can click on it and look to see what the date is. Oh, it opened up on October 9th and it closes on December 8th. So I then know I have till December 8th to complete those noms. And then I can just X out at the top. And it'll take me back to this page. I'm going to go ahead and return to the enrolled clients. Then we have the case management tool. So in the case management tool, there's the child form, caregiver form, the adult form, or 18 plus. So all the forms have the same sorts of questions. They're just asked differently depending on if somebody's a child, the caregiver for the child, or is 18 plus because they may be out on their own. From here, you're going to put in the CID, today's date, who you are that completed this, your email address, because this will, even though we likely will have your email address, this is just helpful because then we can send you the form when we get to that point. And then from here, you would fill in the information. And these are all drop downs. So when you ask your client, my parents are worried I'm becoming too American, you would just, let's just say it's strongly agree. It's going to record it as a number because that's how it's recorded on the back end in the table that we have, but it's still associated with this. So you may see a number, but that's okay because that's what's supposed to happen. So you've gone through, you've completed the information, and then you would just add the record. And then from there, you could just close the form. It'll take you back to this page, and you can either return to the main menu or return to the enroll clients page. Then from here as well, we have the link to the NOM SurveyMonkey, which I'll do in another video, and then returning to the main menu. So you would just return to the main menu and then you come back here.